Well, guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar. Yuffie. My name is Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces operative for the new Wutai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra headquarters and steal their ultimate materia. To prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche! With your full support, we got this! So, members of Avalanche? Where are you? Come get me already! Okay, if I was a man in a Moogle hat... Huh? Wait, does this mean what I think it does? Interesting. So, I gotta come to you, do I? You got some nerve. Make way for the amazing Yuffie! Gotcha! With the power of his providence! Well, that was easy. And my search for the elusive Moogle continues. Time for small You put up a fight. Ha! Get lost! Ha! Got you now! You're gonna get what's coming to you. Get lost! How you like this? Piece of cake. No palm. Huh? You okay? Anybody home? Oh, well, guess I'm not going anywhere until I get that elevator moving. I never cease to amaze myself. Think you can take me? Dun, 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 dun. Yeesh, this town's a total dump. I thought Midgar was supposed to be the marvel of the modern world. Talk about false advertising. City of Mako? City of garbage, more like. Something. You'll do the trick. Come on down. Sweet. Now to save the day. Have no fear! Yuffie's here! Got you now! This is too weird. Okay, you got this! Okay. That rotten egg smell's gone. Must have gotten used to it. The way things are going, I'll be working for Shinra next. Nice try, Midgar. I'm talking to myself. City's getting to me.
Wait, did you just come from any monster troubles, or...?
Monsters have been acting strange since...
Not gonna be good for any of us if Wutai's got their claws in this.
Mako Reactor 5 has been temporarily shut down, and all fires have been successfully extinguished. The situation is under control, and the people of our fair city need not worry about any additional complications. We are in the process of conducting a full forensic investigation, but we suspect the device used was similar to that employed in the attack on Mako Reactor 1.
Oh, what do we have here? Man, that's gotta be Avalanche. Not bad. Not bad at all. But I can do better.
Yuffie? Yo.
There's our palm. So, you're Avalanche?
I'm Jija. Follow me.
Wait up! So, Jija, why didn't you come meet me before?
I figured an elite W agent could find their own way.
I may be elite, but it's not like I've ever been to Midgar. What exactly is a W, anyway?
Anyone who lives where you just came from. Think of it as a code name.
Uh-huh.
Still can't believe they sent a kid to do this job.
This kid could kick your ass!
Saying you're a fresh face is all.
Oh, don't worry. I know exactly what you're saying.
Give me a break, will ya?
And let you walk all over me?
Well, here we are. Ladies first.
From the news, they didn't get caught. And when they do, we're gonna treat them to a feast. I can almost taste your pizza now, Jesse.
Shame, since you won't be getting any.
What?
These two are Billy Bob and Polk. And that's Nio.
Hi. My name is Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces Operative for the new Wutai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra HQ and steal their ultimate materia. To prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, with your full support, we got this.
Ready to rumble, huh?
You better believe it. So, did you guys meet Sonan yet? He was supposed to be here.
Yeah, he got in 3 days ago.
He's out on the town as we speak. Really seems to be enjoying it here.
Oh, he does he?
You, got any bags?
As if. Ninjas always travel light. It's like a rule. But I did bring these, Wutai's famous Dachao beans. Eat up. And here you go.
Can you eat these things? Guess you do.
Sheesh, you ninjas are insane.
Do me a favor, Yuffie, and wait here for Sonon. I gotta head out. Your ID should be ready for pickup by now.
Then why don't I join ya?
Nah, I got this. Besides, you reek of trouble.
Huh?
You must be tired from your trip. Why don't you get some rest?
With all the noise in this city, I'm freaking possible. How about you tell me where in the Shinra building they're keeping that materia instead? Don't hold out on me now. I know you know.
Actually, I kind of don't. At least, not an exact location. All I know is that Shinra, for most purposes, treats materia as a weapon. Which means the Advanced Weaponry Division probably deals with it. And since that's in the basement...
I see. So, Shinra hides its top secret materia in the basement. You won't have to wait much longer, my precious. I promise.
Just be careful, will you? Please? Oh yeah, you should introduce yourself to Billy Bob. He knows a thing or two about the Shinra building.
My teeth.
You're welcome. So the materia I'm looking for is in the Shinra building, right? And where is that exactly?
Ignorance truly is bliss, huh?
What did you just say?
Oh, didn't mean to offend you. Of course, you probably knew this already, but there's a whole other city built on the plate above us. Shinra building's right in the middle. You can't miss it.
Oh, that one. Why didn't you say so?
Now, if you want to get topside, you first got to get out of the slums. And for help with that, you should talk to Polk.
You look kind of nervous.
I just want to make sure I have the plan down pat. You know, like how to get up top and all that.
Well, if you had an ID, you'd normally just take the train up there. But with all the commotion going on, that's not really an option. Security's on high alert. If you ask me, your best bet is to sit tight and wait for things to settle down some.
Sit tight, but I want to go now.
Be my guest then. Go get killed.
Harsh.
You look about ready to die of boredom. Wanna play Fort Condor?
Fort Condor?
I should have known. It hasn't been out long, so there's no way you W's would have heard of it.
Yes I have. And what's more, I'm awesome at it. I'll whoop you so hard you'll wonder if you ever knew the rules.
For my benefit, then. Let me go over them. How'd you do that? You totally kicked my ass.
You mean you didn't lose on purpose? Wow.
Well, if you're looking for a challenge, the Undercity's got no shortage of serious players.
I've kinda got better things to do.
Sure about that? Word is, if you beat the Grandmaster, you can win some serious cash. Materia, too.
Materia?
That's right. But you should know, the hardcore competitors won't give you the time of day till you've proven yourself.
Whatever. Bring it on!
Hey, you gonna be okay out there? Got all the info you need?
Yuffie? You might want to wait for Sonon before hitting the city.
You know about the VR combat simulation module, right?
Huh? Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? It's that thing that stimulates modulation.
Hmm? Kinda. It's a machine that puts you in a virtual world where you can practice fighting all you want. There's even a portable version of it. Guy around the corner has one.
Uh-huh.
Hardly ever see technology that cutting edge down here. So what do you say? Want to try it?
I really don't have time to be playing around with some stimulator. But just to be polite, I guess I'll take it for a spin.
The guy's name is Chadley. He's over by the neighborhood watch. If you ever feel like some virtual training, I'm sure he'd be happy to help.
Sonon's still not back? Must be in Wall Market then.
What's Wall Market?
Let's just say it's a place for people with mature tastes.
Mature tastes.
There's lots of different establishments. It's kinda hard to explain.
No, I think I get it. Like bars filled with smoke so thick you can't even see, and drinks so bitter you want to spit them right back out. Where everyone gets drunk and complains about how kids just don't understand the value of hard work. They'll be the death of society. Ugh, how can they not see that they're the ones destroying it? Wutai's got a place like that, where grown-ups drink their lives away. It's called the Happy Turtle.
Interesting. There's a Happy Turtle in Midgar as well.
Huh?
I don't know where exactly because I've never actually been, but I do see their flyers from time to time.
You do, huh? Oh, they're taking down Midgar one citizen at a time. I salute you, Happy Turtle.
Come to think of it, there's a man who goes around putting up flyers for the bar. People call him Old Snapper, and he doesn't dress like your average Midgar male. Might be from Wutai.
I gotta find him. Man deserves some DeChow beans. All this talking's giving me a headache. I'm gonna go do some recon.
I won't stop you. Just don't go too far, okay?
Oh, the joy and cheer that await at the Happy Turtle. Ho ho! Greetings, Softshell. So, how many of those flyers did you find?
What?
Ahem! Collect just 6 flyers for the Happy Turtle, and a one-of-a-kind prize could be yours. Ring any bells?
Nope.
Well then, allow me to explain. The Happy Turtle's running a contest. And the rules are simple. All you have to do is collect 6 of our fabulous flyers from around Sector 7, and you'll earn yourself a prize sure to delight even the dourest Diamondback. Ha-ha! Sadly, a handful of locals have taken to acting like stinkpots toward anything Wutaian, especially since the bombings. Some have even gone so far as to tear down my poor posters. Little wonder nobody's won yet.
Bummer.
Which leaves me in a pretty predicament. But hey, my pain might be your gain. By collecting just a handful of flyers, you could be the first, and at this rate, the only winner of the most testudinarious contest in Midgar's history. This here's a sample of one of our ads. Breathtaking, isn't it? Now it's up to you to find all 6. Leave no shell unturned, no pond unplumbed.
That prize is as good as mine.
Ah, since you're here, you wouldn't happen to have any Condor coins on you, would you? This job may keep a shell over my head, but my real passion's coin collecting. I'd gladly part with some oddities and commodities in exchange for those little beauts.
There's gotta be some way we can reach that thing. We're all family here. Take a sip and you will see how great life can be. Your head.
The Gumshoe Ninja strikes again.
Stuck on the ground floor again.
You think she hurt herself? There it is. The call of the turtle. You never stood a chance, little guy.
So, what can I do you for?
So, Fort Condor's finally made it. Let's talk about how planes
Bomb one reactor, bomb 'em all. We're your one-stop Sector 7 shop. So,
How many hours is it?
so much for second heaven.
This is...
Kinda surprised Johnny hasn't come crawling back yet.
did you make that yourself? All right, I brought the... So, isn't there something
Hey! Over here! Can't believe those freaking morons. They damn near got themselves eaten trying to hide that stupid poster. You stay away from that factory, you hear? Place has monsters coming out of the walls.
Stay alert now.
Huh. I'd know that tune anywhere. Got no time for small fry. You're gonna get what's coming to you. Bring it on! Gotcha! How you like that? Wanna beg for mercy? see how this plays out. At least put up a fight. What, little? Was that it? Got you now! Gotcha! Okay. You're going down! Wanna beg for mercy? Little penny! Got you now! You're going down! Aw, someone need a rest? Oh yeah! Now you're in for it! Piece of cake! Worst day ever! Get lost! Little... You're going down! Get lost! Let's turn up the hill! Come on, get it together, Yuffie! Take that! Never count a ninja out! You're going down! Got you now! Got you right where I want ya! You're gonna get what's coming to you. I'm like this! Got you now! You're gonna get what's coming to you. Score! Now what's next? Got you now! Let's turn up the hill! Take that! Get lost! Got you now! Oh yeah! Now you're in for it! You're gonna get what's coming to you. You're going down! And one to grow on! Gotcha! We're done here! All in a day's work. Gotcha! Hit! Gotcha! Hit! Gotcha! Got no time for small fry. Get lost! Hope you learned your lesson. Get ready for the gotcha! Hit it! Someone need a rest? Got you now! Weather this! Dun 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 dun! Gotcha!
know we'll be safe. Don't be shy! I simply want to finish what we started!
Isn't there someone from the look at things from here?
Either way, moving.
Avalanche will be brought to justice.
It's too heavy.
Honestly, how can you...
How many hours?
Do you have any... So... You there, young lady! Attention! For 3 gil, you can play Fort Condor against those... This is a state of...
Got to play cigar dog. Figured it'd spare my tenants the trouble of chasing off nosy men. Just what do you think you're doing, young lady? Ah! And what do you want with that exactly? Better yet, who are you? Heard some punks have been hassling the nice people at the Happy Turtle, ripping down their flyers. Are you one of them? Mm-mm. So you're trying to sneak a peek at the Merc? Not that I blame you. Boy's easy on the eyes, I'll give him that much. But cut your losses, honey, unless you like your men silent and emotionally unavailable. Merc's built a wall around himself so damn high, even he can't see over it. He'll never tell you what he's thinking. And that attitude of his... I tried to get through to him, but would he listen? Would he?
I'm really not here for whoever he is.
Then what are you here for?
For, directions. But I'm all good now, thanks. That was a close one.
Hate to think how much I think they'll start sending us grounders traffic.
Searching for candidates.
Wars are coming, people. Need to be on.
Know what I heard? Guns are useless against all-types ninjas.
Huh? I ain't seen you around here before. Sure you're in the right store?
There's someone
Is that the song of the turtle I hear?
It's just the two of us on the coastline.
Gotcha! You thought you could hide from me, didn't ya?
They've got those ninja guys in
Did you hear about
When are those
any
avalanches?
can't go on?
Now they're saying Wu-Tai put avalanche.
So they let another reactor. You gotta keep extra black lilies. Gotta be.
They say the trains will resume.
Sounds like the trains.
It's not an emergency.
If you stop, maybe I should just treat myself to some mental therapy.
Midgar's really sick.
The trains are still
Come to think of it.
You think Shinra? When are those
Don't be shy! I simply want to finish what we...
Just thinking how the plane might come crash. Isn't there someone from Utah to look at things?
I think having after all this, no way the avalanche is gonna pack it up. All right. Yes, I hope. Of course he is. Stuck on the ground floor again.
Yeah.
No, but I might report them to the watch.
I see this for what it is, a
Is it true?
So, what can I do you for? The one I put up in Culvert Street's vanished too. Swiped by one of those pesky cats. Oh, if you overhear any songs, jams, or grooves about the Happy Turtle, be sure and follow them. Oh, the joy and cheer that await at the Happy Turtle.
Tell me. So, who do you think the Grandmaster is?
Great work, Johnny.
Looks like we're going to war with Wu-Tai.
Excuse me. Kinda surprised Johnny hasn't.
You're gonna want to hear
Just look at him gouging. Y'all are in luck. The hell? Is this blood?
There you are! Get back here, you little turtle thief! My turtle senses are tingling. Nope, got the wrong cat. Nope, got the wrong cat. Why do you all have to look the same? Why do you all have to look the same?
I do too.
Different cat. Gotcha! Ah! Flyer acquired. And that makes 6. Won't old Snapper be impressed when I rock up with these bad boys?
Just the two of us all alone in a world.
We proudly carry.
Seventh Heaven's my happy place. Would you stop working? Got any Moogle hats like
Great work, John.
So, who do you think the Grandmaster is? Tell me.
Well, well, well. Look what the tide washed in. That's a 1, 2, 3, and a 4, 5, and I can't believe it, 6! We have a winner! 3 cheers for the Happy Turtles on conquering champion! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Please, it was a piece of cake. Only these Midgarian dummies would find that a challenge. Speaking of which, here, for a fellow tough nut.
Would you look at that? The chow beans! Does this mean what I think it does? Well, what do you know? A real-life ninja paying old Snapper a visit. Truth be told, I'd love to have you round to the bar, but you got your hands full. Not to mention the whole underage thing. Still just a youngin', I suppose, ninja though you are. Well, I don't plan on moving from Midgar anytime soon, so once your shell's seen a bit more wear and tear, make sure to come on back. Whip you up the finest food and drink this side of Wutai. Only the best for you.
You're more important.
Sorry about them bad. Tell me you've seen it.
Hey, do you remember the last time we went out for drinks? How we were so...
Man, just my luck. That being sold out everywhere.
Yeesh. Those chow beans are really something else. I think I broke a tooth.
Getting here must have been quite a journey.
Hey, you up for a round of Fort Condor? Oh, you sure?
Just my luck. Dumb games sold out everywhere. This will be done before the day's out. Can't keep kids.
Searching for candidates. Candidate detected. Performing physical analysis. She seemed relatively agile and has substantial muscle mass for her stature. An acceptable candidate.
Hey, you want to tell me what you're mumbling about?
My apologies. My name is Chadley. Would you be interested in helping me with my research?
I'm Yuffie. Nice to meet you. So, what are you researching?
Combat. It would entail doing battle with the summon in a virtual arena using this portable simulator. Interested?
Sure. Why not? I'm a kick its butt.
Very well then. Splendid! Thanks to the data you provided during your battle, I succeeded in developing a new materia. One might say you were and with the Lord of Levin on your side, your enemies will mean.
Each sector may not have much. This will be done before the day's out. Man, just... My luck. Dumb games sold out everywhere. back.
Ah, there you are. Someone's been expecting you. What took you?
Sorry about that.
What?
Just thinking how you're nothing like your old man. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe. I was lucky enough to learn how to fight from good...
Yeah, I don't want to talk about him. Let's talk about something else, like how you've adjusted to life here, indulging in adult pastimes. Which I guess means drinking yourself stupid. Last thing I need is my partner stinking like an over-the-hill has-been. Speaking of drinking, you been to the Happy Turtle? If you're part of Operation Down in One, I take it back. I am there next time you go. Don't worry, I can do adult stuff just fine.
Well, I don't even know where to begin with all of that. But I do know I haven't heard of Operation Down in One. At any rate, I'm looking forward to working with you, boss.
Boss? As in me?
Well, I've got a few years on you, I'll admit. But out of us two, we've done this longer.
I guess I have. Boss, huh? I could get used to that. Beats being stuck on the bottom rung, that's for sure.
After we get the materia, we can celebrate your promotion at the Happy Turtle.
Yeah. Stupid bird.
Says the merchandise is good to go. Handoffs at a depot and municipal storage.
Okay. Yuffie, Sonon, you mind coming along?
Not at all. Need to scope out the city anyway. Really get to know the enemy.
We'll be passing through a rough part of town, so you'll want to go prepared. I'll leave you to get ready. Hit me up outside when you're done, okay?
Be right there.
You guys all set? Okay, streets are kind of a maze, so stay close.
So Naya, where are we headed?
To pick up your IDs. There's no way to get topside without them.
But I thought DJ was getting our high Ds. What happened with that?
He is, but those are different. It takes more than one ID, or even two, to survive in this town. Don't forget, Midgar was built by Shinra for Shinra.
Those tyrants!
Put the claws away, boss. At least while we're in Shinra territory. Whoa!
So Yuffie, what do you think of the Undercity?
Way too crowded. I can't stand it. Ugh, the stench. How can anyone live here?
Gotta agree with you about the smell, but you get used to it quick enough.
And the crowd stop bothering you eventually. The place can grow on you if you give it a chance.
Wait a second. Are you actually saying you like it here? I thought you hated it.
Midgar isn't the enemy. Shinra is. I know W's don't really see the distinction, but we do.
Then what was that stuff on the news? About a reactor blowing up and all. No way that was an accident. It had to be Avalanche.
Shh. Sorry.
What's up?
Those guys there are from the Splinter Cell.
Splinter Cell?
They used to be with Avalanche, but left after a policy dispute.
Wow, look who it is. Loving your work. So how many reactors is that now? Wait, where's Cloud?
We lost him.
You what?
He will be okay though, right?
Well, of course he will. A little fall ain't gonna stop a hard ass like him. He'll come swaggering back before long, you mark my words.
Yeah, I guess he will.
Now, can we talk about President Shithead? Spouting all that crap about us? That lying son of a bitch? Working for Wutai, Avalanche ain't nobody—
Barrett!
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of sons of bitches, I heard that Wall Market's very own Don Corneo has his stooges out looking for you.
Huh?
Is that so? Don't got time for no low-level mobsters. We got Shinra in our sights. Tifa, you and I both know this is far from over, right? Might as well get some rest while we still can.
Right. You know what? I think I am gonna look into this.
Good luck out there.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors.
Cool. Should we say hi?
No, better not. After what they've done, you gotta assume Shinra's on their tail. Should keep our distance.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. The people in the Splinter Cell, they couldn't care less about collateral damage, long as Shinra goes down.
So what's wrong with that? Sounds good to me.
We're not out to blow Midgar up or tear it down. We want to save it from Shinra. Look around. 9 out of 10 of the people living here are innocent bystanders. We can't level their home to take down one company.
Well, that company almost leveled our home, and they've got to learn their lesson.
Yeah, I get that.
Gotta admit, I'm surprised you agreed to work with us.
We're just doing what we think is necessary to build a brighter future. That's all there is to it.
In other words, you're working with us so we don't work with your old buddies, knowing what would happen if we did.
Can we table this for later, maybe? Not sure now's the best time for heavy topics.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Consider it tabled.
So, what exactly does this ultimate materia do? I'm guessing you have big plans for it?
Like after we steal it? Well, the more materia you have, the stronger you are, right? So once we've got the ultimate materia, we'll be stronger than anyone.
I guess you will.
It's gonna be awesome!
And not just that. By sneaking into Shinra HQ and snatching their most prized possession from under their noses, not only will we deal a massive blow to their morale, but we'll prove to them that while Wutai might be down, we're not out. That the gist of it, boss?
It sure is!
See that one? Well, hello there, hot stuff. How'd you like a shot at the big time? With those looks, I guarantee you're golden. So what do you say? Ready to be queen of the Undercity?
Hey! What am I? Chopped liver?
Kid doesn't need to hear this.
You'll be a good girl and cover your ears, okay?
You'd be living and working in the most luxurious residence in all of
You want me to
Walmart.
be one of Corneo's brides, is that it? Which makes you a person of influence, right?
Oh, so you know your stuff. But I'd say I'm more of a helping hand. So why don't you help me help you?
Let's get going.
What are you doing? Get your hands off me! Ugh.
Now don't go playing hard.
Know any kids who can do that? No, you don't, because I'm an adult. Also, I'm pretty hot stuff myself, thank you very much.
Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night, little girl. But if you want to pull up a seat at the grown-ups table, be my guest. Go on again!
Eat this!
Get inside, find a seat and order something
You little shit!
Took it till your brain goes numb.
Don't pull any punches.
You little
Hey, at least you tried.
You're gonna eat those words, you smug piece of shit.
Boss! Boss! You're not gonna believe this! The hottie of the century just fell right into our lap.
She did?
Goods under the hood, junk in the trunk, and down for a bumpy ride.
Sorry, ladies, but after careful consideration, we've decided to go with a more qualified applicant. Let's go!
See you around.
Okay. So who were those creeps anyway?
Don Corneo's scouts. They'll say and do just about anything to get unsuspecting girls back to the Don's mansion.
I thought it looked seedy. Guess you'd have to be a scumbag to build a place like that.
Oh-ho! And how do you know what it looks like?
I saw it while I was scouting the area.
Well, we're here. Now we just have to wait.
Wait for who?
Not sure. We used to have someone who could make fake IDs in-house, but they went off with the Splinter Cell. We've never dealt with this particular vendor before.
Hey, what's up with that guy?
Mako poisoning. That's what happens if you don't make the grade as a soldier, or when the military's done using you.
Just another one of Shinra's victims.
Them again? Oh, Shinra's so gonna get it.
If it's Shinra you've got beef with, you'll be needing these. Can't access the plate without them. They're gonna scan for those things on the train, so make sure to keep them on you.
Thank you.
Hey, hold up! Try it. You'll love it. Foreigners and their weak jaws.
We should probably head back and wait for Gigia.
Enjoy your material while you still can, Shinra, 'cause we're coming.
Not yet, boss.
Huh?
With things the way they are, we can't just go strolling up to the front gates. We're gonna need Avalanche to help us bypass security before we can do anything.
Aww.
this about? Change of plans. Go to the pillar. We'll explain there. Hurry. Gigia.
Change of plans?
The S7 pillar?
Otherwise known as the roof of the slums. Follow me, guys.
Why does he need us to hurry? I don't like the sound of this.
Well, if you ask me, it's high time things picked up around here.
You like living in the fast lane, huh?
Yeah, I'm not your garden variety Wu-Taian. I'm a rare bloom.
More like a mutant.
Ooh, I'm so gonna use that.
Almost there.
Isn't there someone
Hey, that's Gigia.
You're right. Hold up.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Answer me. Well,
Look, a Moogle.
Stop!
We gotta help.
You two go after Gigia. I'll head back and tell the others what happened.
That way. Boss, we might not be back for a while. Best to stock up before leaving.
Do you have any idea what Gigia actually did?
Whatever it was, he probably did it for us.
Well, now I feel bad.
No time for that, boss.
Right.
they say the trains
got nowhere to run. Tell us what you know. Now!
How about later? I'm not stupid.
Hey! After him!
Oh, talk about fast. Is he one of us?
We don't have time to get into that, boss. You can ask him yourself once he's safe. Come on.
Got Fred, I'll give you that. Piece of shit. He's toying with us.
Some kind of factory or something? It reminds me of a place I passed through when I first got here. And if it's anything like that, it'll be crawling with monsters. Make way for the amazing! You're going down! I love this! With the power of his prophets! So what you think? Aren't I just awesome? Gotcha! Get ready for the beating of a lifetime! Get lost!
should radio the other squads.
Aha! Been looking for you.
The hell?
Oh, you're even more rude. Need the backup!
Got it.
How do you like this? Sick 'em, loyal minion! Dun, 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 dun.
She'll be fine.
You know, she's actually pretty cool. I feel bad saying this, but after what happened back home, I just kinda assumed no one in Avalanche could be trusted. Like, they were all the same as the ones I fought.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But it looks like Avalanche has changed a lot since that went down, huh?
You guys just don't know when to quit.
That stings. Alright, now you've done it. This is over, you're getting it good. Enjoy your freedom while you can, Gigi. I gotta say, kinda looks like the fat's in the fire.
Ain't cooked yet.
Get lost! You're gonna get what's coming to you.
Let's do it.
You're going down! You're gonna get what's coming to you. Little gotcha! How you like this? Here, take that! Run like a chocobo! No way! You're going down! Son!
Got your back.
Pick up, loyal minion!
Yes, Malin.
And our heroine triumphs again. Oh, looks like our ticket across.
10-4. Be there as soon as we can. Unit 3 says they've got the suspect detained near pillar maintenance. We better not keep them waiting.
What? Pillar maintenance? How'd they let him get that far?
Well, if I know. Come on.
You heard the man.
Wait, boss, no! Freeze!
We'll bring Shinra to its knees! Gotcha! Run like a chocobo! find Gigi yet?
I've got an idea about that, but let's get to a vantage point first. Up ahead, that's the pillar those troopers were talking about. Assuming the maintenance facility's here and there, we should probably get to work.
Yeah, that's for me. Bet I can finish them off first.
We'll see.
Run like a chocobo? How you like that? Stab like a tonberry. So what'd you think? Aren't I just awesome?
That and then some. Not gonna be easy.
Bring it on! Let's turn up the hill! Let's do this!
You called?
How do you like that?
Here we go! I'm not done.
You're mine, Pop. With the power of his providence. And the fury of his surging seas.
Gonna knock you down.
Well, that one did ya? How you like this?
I'm not
Don't pull any punches. How you like that? Gonna pay. Great. Just great. I'm just getting started.
keep it up, huh?
Time to kick some butt. You're going down. Weather this. We really got a tough strategy, huh?
Let's keep it short.
Make way for the amazing Yuffie. Get off! Do your... Got you now! How do you like that? Bring it on! Dun, 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 dun.
About what you said earlier.
Which was...
About Avalanche, how it's changed.
Oh, that.
These people. Those Splinter Cell guys? They sound like the ones we should have teamed up with.
Yeah. I guess so.
I feel bad for complaining, considering all they've done for us.
I know what you mean, though. They're all just really good people, huh?
And that's the problem. Midgar doesn't like it. Not that we care what happens to it. No point fighting if we don't have to.
Yeah, I know. Gotta be quiet. Very quiet. As quiet as a mouse. Good morning. Mercy! Mercy! How you like this? Gotcha! What are you waiting for? Was that it? All right, it can't be far now. Let's get our rears in gear. Picky little O, go, go, go! building just screams important.
No one is. It has to be.
Why'd there have to be so many guards?
I think you know exactly why. Gotta say, we might call this place a maintenance facility, but it looks more like an arms factory to me. Let's keep it tight, boss. We can't afford any more mistakes. GGS life depends on it.
Understood.
Now spill it! Who gave you that information?
Oh, his name was something like... Heidegger?
Wrong answer!
I'm gonna ask you again.
All right, I'll tell you. It was Rufus.
You don't say.
Or was it Hojo?
Nice going, GG.
Ready to do this, boss?
Born ready.
Great. I'll draw their attention. You grab our guy.
A diversion, huh? I like it. But don't forget, I'm the leading lady. Hey you, evildoers! Over here!
What the hell?
Who's there?
That's exactly what I was hoping you'd ask. And action! Help me as a beguiling ninja. This is the world's greatest
Never mind. It's just some kid.
Right?
Hey! Who are you calling a kid?
Award-winning performance, boss.
Who are you anyway?
We're giants. Got eyes on hostiles. Requesting backup.
No freaking way!
Set up people.
Couldn't they have made it less gross?
I'm on it.
What in the...
It's a containment piece.
I know that! Loyal minion! I sentence you to a beating!
Boss, it's got you in its sights. Here we go. You're mine!
I sentence you to a beating! Don't pull any punches!
Your move.
That's the way, are we? Or maybe it's doing one of those tactical retreats?
Boss!
It's splitting little critters!
Drones. What does it need them for?
Supposed to dodge those things!
I'm not letting it launch them.
I'll make it serious. Dead serious.
Good.
That's your cue.
That's how ninjas do it.
Yep.
Nice work. You saved my ass.
It was nothing.
Well, it did earn you these. Employee ID cards. They'll get you into the Shinra building. And pretty much any floor, basement included. That's where advanced weaponry's got their lab set up. And where they conduct their materia research. If what you're looking for is anywhere in that place, it's gonna be there.
Got it.
You guys should probably get moving. Word is, Shinra's got something big lined up for us. Nothing less than the destruction of Sector 7. But whatever it is they're planning, you're better off out of it.
Right.
I'm gonna go report to the others. Good luck up there. See you soon.
Yeah. Next time, I'm buying. I'll show you how Wu-Taians really party.
Deal.
Don't forget to tell the Splinter Cell about Sector 7, I mean.
I won't.
Well, boss, sounds like we better get going. Let's head up as soon as you're ready.
Ready! What's going on?
To think this is where those bastards plotted their attacks. Right under our noses.
Too bad they made it out before the military could get here. Like chickens flying the coop.
Probably best if we don't stick around. Let's catch the train.
But he was real. I swear.
And just who are you? Never seen your face around here.
Stuck on the ground floor again.
That's when
Good.
Just gotta hope.
think Nio and the others got away?
We can worry about that once we have, boss.
Come to think of it, how do they even live?
So, they let another reactor.
If you hadn't insisted on trying slow.
Maybe I should just treat myself to some retail therapy. Sorry about that.
Boss, I don't think we'll be back here anytime soon, so make sure you're ready for anything, okay?
I think we're good here. Let's roll. What's with all these people?
Due to the recent incident at Mako Reactor 5, only a limited number of trains are currently in service. Please note that the Sector 5 Undercity Station is closed until further notice. Thank you.
Splinter Cell's done its best to make things hard for you. Miss this train and there's no telling when the next will be.
Looks like it's now or never, guys.
Sorry we couldn't give you a proper send-off. Just know that we're rooting for you, okay?
All aboard!
Oh boy.
Gonna be sick?
I'll be fine. As long as I'm standing up. Don't laugh.
Melfi always got motion sick. Chocobos, boats. I'm sure trains would have done it too.
Who is Melfi?
My sister.
Huh.
She trained under your father at the same time as me. And she had such promise.
Had?
The war was ending. But a Shinra mech went haywire near a crowd, and she had to do something. We deserve what's coming to him.
Yeah.
They do. But I'm not your sister.